is bitter, the house is still. I'm climbing up a ghostly hill. I look for the light in the hallway crack, waiting for a warmth that isn't coming back. The perfume lingers on a silk spun thread, a soft blue memory inside my head. You were the hearth in the winter gale. Now the sun is thin and the stars are pale. I find your thimble, I find your lace, but I can't find the contour of your face. The garden is dying, the soil is dry like a else is coming. The heartbeat is numbing. No more flinching at the sound of the key. No more begging on a broken knee. Free from the fist, free from the mist. You can't hurt a ghost. You can't hide what doesn't exist. The room is quiet now. The belt is still. The pulse is gone. I've climbed the hill. No more wait, no more when. No more when, no more when. I knelt until my knees began to bleed, sowing prayers like a dying seed. I gave my heart to the silent sky and watched you let every loved one die. One by one, the lights went out, replaced by the rot of a holy doubt. You sit on a throne of golden glass, watching our tragedies come to pass. The pews are empty, the incense is sour. I'm counting the bones in my darkest hour. You took the laughter, you took the breath. You turned my garden into a house of death. Was my devotion not enough, or is your heaven made of such cruel stuff? I'm tired of singing to a ceiling stone while I'm left to rot in the dirt alone. Hey, great architect of pain, I'm washing your shadow out in the rain. You took the icons, you took the light, and left me a beggar in the middle of the night. I'm done with the mercy, I'm done with the grace. I'm spitting my rage at your hidden face, your hollow grace. The heavens are empty, the stars are just holes. A celestial hunger for innocent souls. I'm breaking the bread, I'm spilling the wine. If you are the master, the ruins are mine. The ruins are mine. one that let it all fall. Hey, great architect of pain, I'm washing your shadow out in the rain. You took the icons, you took the light, and left me a beggar in the middle of the night. I'm done with the mercy, I'm done with the grace, I'm spitting my rage at your hidden face. Take the rest, go on, take it all, burn the nest, watch the kingdom fall. I'm the only god here in this room of ghosts. Amen. Amen. Nothing. Nothing. You sat at my table, you drank of my wine. I showed you the map to everything mine. A brother in arms, or so I believed. While under the surface, the treachery seethed. I spoke her name like a sacred prayer, unaware of the scent of your breath in her hair. The shadows we shared were a cloak for your lie, a slow motion poison that didn't wanna die. I saw the flicker, the glance in the hall, the secret language that built up a wall. While I fought the world to keep us all fed, you were carving your place in the heart of my bed. The person I loved and the friend that I knew became a twin monster with a face just like you. A synchronized dagger, a perfect retreat, leaving me gutted in the middle of the street. Two ghosts in the mirror, one knife in my spine. You took what was holy, you took what was mine. A theft in the darkness, a kiss in the rain, building your pleasure on the bones of my pain. The circle is broken, the altar is black. There's no way to follow, there's no turning back. Do you see me when you touch her skin? Is my name the ghost that lets yourself in? Does the wine taste sour? Does the bed feel cold? Now that the loyalty is bartered and sold, you didn't just take her, you killed the man I was for a moment of heat, for a hollow because two ghosts in the mirror, one knife in my spine. You took what was holy, you took what was mine. A theft in the darkness, a kiss in the rain, building your pleasure on the bones of my pain. The circle is broken, the altar is black. There's no way to follow, there's no turning back. Keep her, keep the guilt in the house of sand you built. I hope she looks like me when the lights go down. I hope you see my face before you both drown. jagged light to find the one who stole you in the night. I've got no silver, I've got no gold, just a heart that's bitter and a soul that's cold. I'll knock on the gate until my knuckles bleed. I'm coming to take back the life that I need. The sky is a wall, the clouds are a cage. I'm writing your name on every sacred page. I see the throne through the static and haze. I've been lost in this labyrinth for 40 days. It took the warmth and you left me the bone. Now I'm standing here defiant and alone. Was the heaven too quiet? Was the choir too small? Did you need a beauty to decorate your hall? I'm not here to worship, I'm not here to pray. I've come to drag her back to the day. Give her back to the earth, give her back to the rain. I'll trade my eternity to break this chain. Oh, great collector, look into my eyes. I'm the glitch in your system, the crack in your sky. She's not a trophy, she's not a divine prize. Give her back before my mercy dies. An eye for an eye, a soul for a soul. Take me instead and make the circle whole. I'll burn in the fire, I'll freeze in the deep. Just wake her up from this permanent sleep. Wake her up. Wake her up. Give her back to the earth, give her back to the rain. I'll trade my eternity to break this chain. Oh, great collector, look into my eyes. I'm the glitch in your system, the crack in your sky. She's not a trophy, she's not a divine prize. Give her back before my mercy dies. I'm waiting at the gate. The light is blinding, but the silence is louder than before. I won't leave, I'll stay forever at your door until you let her go. Product of the loss, while you sit high upon your golden cross. I watch the candles flicker out and die, just like the warmth beneath my mother's eye. You took the roof, you took the very air, and left me screaming faith would heal the open wound, but I'm just a body in a hallway entombed. They say you're everywhere in the wind and the rain, then you must be the author of my every pain. The bully's laughter and the winter's sting, are these the blessings that your angels bring? Keep your paradise, keep your pearly gates. I'm fueled by the fire of 1,000 hates. Where were you when the light went black, when the world collapsed and didn't look back? I'm an orphan of the sky, a son of the void, watching everything I loved be destroyed. You're a silent king on a velvet throne, while I rot down here abandoned and alone. I don't want your mercy, I don't need your light. I've made a covenant with the endless night. Every prayer is a hollow sound. Every amen is a shovel in the ground. You watched me fall, you heard the call, and you did nothing, nothing at all. The altar is cold, the story is told. I am my own god now, I am my own ghost. Alone, 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 alone. The stars went out a long, long time ago, in a valley where the bitter black winds blow. My boots are heavy with the dust of defeat, walking the rhythm of a broken street. They say the light is never coming back, that the future is a line painted in black. But I've got a furnace burning in my chest, and a ghost that never learned how to rest. The sky's falling like a curtain of lead, the voices of the quitter scream inside my head. Lay down, they whisper, the struggle is vain. Enjoy the comfort of the pouring rain. But my shadow is longer than the night is deep. I have promises to my own this shadow on your bedroom wall, a new architecture watching us fall. You don't have to whisper, you don't have to lie. The truth is a vulture in a leaden sky. I'm untying the knots, I'm letting you go into the arms of the ghost you know. To a different shore, I'm just the wreckage washed up by the door. He is the flicker, he is the new. I am the gray that you've outgrown to. Take the memories, leave the keys. I'm done living on my shaking knees. The space you leave is a perfect square, filled with the weight of the empty air. tea is cold, the clock has ceased to tick. The silence here is getting far too thick. I keep the porch light burning through the rain, a yellow beacon for my private pain. And I'm still waiting in the monochrome, tracing the steps that lead you back to home. The static screams, the air is thin and blue. I'm just a ghost holding a place for you. For the ghost of you. The city breathes in rhythms of decay. Another night bled into shades of gray. I heard your footsteps on the gravel path, but it was just the wind's low, bitter laugh. I haven't moved the coat hung by the stair. I still pretend I smell you in the air. A ritual of grief, a rhythmic beat, the sound of heavy hearts on empty streets. Oxygen is heavy, the calendar is blank. I'm sinking in the harbor where the forever sank. Are you at the station? Are you on the train? Or are you just a fracture inside my tired brain? And I'm still waiting in the Digital sleep. Signal lost, the bridge is crossed. Count the breath, count the cost. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm just returning the spark. Disconnected, reflected, gone. This is my final broadcast to the sun. Before the wires are undone, don't look for me in the morning rain. I've broken the circuit of the pain. Into the black, into the deep, I'm falling into digital sleep. Fading out, fading out. The static is beautiful now. Goodbye, 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 I've stopped fighting the rising tide. I've got no more secrets left to hide. The walls I built are melting away like shadows at the end of a long, long day. I'm not reaching for the sun anymore. I'm just a shell on a quiet shore. The rain can fall, the stars can shine. It doesn't matter, it's no saw the whispers, the sweat on your palms, the way she found safety in your hollow arms. Don't act like a thief, don't hide in the shade. I'm handing you over the mess that we made. She's a flickering light that's starting to fade, and you're just the shadow, she's finally strayed. You've won grace, but you're just the ghost filling my empty space. She'll give you the secret she once gave to me, then she'll look for a new lock to fit a new key. I'm stepping aside, let the curtains collapse. I'm done mapping out all your treacherous traps. You deserve each other, the liar and the snake, a perfect foundation for a heart that will break. Inside of a grave. Inside of a grave. I'm washing my hands in the sink of the dark. You're welcome to kindle that dying spark. She'll cheat on you too, it's a matter of time. A circular rhythm, a perfect crime. And when you are bleeding and when you're alone, don't come crawling back to the house that I own. Take her, she's yours, a trophy of glass. I'll stand on the curb and I'll watch you both pass. Two vultures colliding in a sky made of lead. Go ahead, play the martyr in my old bed. I'm letting you have what I no longer crave. Enjoy the inheritance inside of a grave. No more anger, no more breath. A slow motion dance with a social death. Keep the prize, keep the lie. I'm already gone, I didn't even say goodbye. Say goodbye. The alarm screams, but I don't hear a sound. Just the humming of the empty room. Another day around. I watch the shadows creeping slow across the cracked white wall. But I don't have the strength to stand. I don't even care to fall. And the color starts to bleed out, turning into gray. A hollow architecture where my feelings used to stay. The mirror shows a stranger with eyes that look right through every single broken piece that still belongs to you. I'm sinking in the static. smile.